Aunt Cindy.
And I'm Memaw Dixie. Here, it's Preacher and Deacon.
Huh?
And they love to eat. So we have Preacher and Deacon here, and we named them that because you can't really trust either one of them. We've raised them all of our, we've been raising them ever since we've been married.
Since we get married.
Well, 42 years we didn't raise them the first year, but Daddy had them. So, Daddy's raised them. Yeah, and then Grandpa had them ever since I can ever remember. So we've always had hogs at the house.
I said they'll hit. I bet you come and kill them, they'll probably hit 500 pounds.
Bull crap, they weigh 4 now. They're gonna hit 8.
I'm gonna put them on diet. I'm gonna put them on diet.
Yeah, right. Those right there, they're gonna go over 800 pounds each. Well, when we was growing up, we used to always kill on Thanksgiving. But the weather and the times has changed now, so usually we don't kill till, he wants to always try to do it a week or two before Christmas, but I boycotted that, and we do it after Christmas or after the first of the year when it's cold enough.
Out of them.
We don't waste anything on the hog. I mean, we use everything on the hog except the gut. The guts are probably
the head.
Well, we cut all the meat off the head.
Well, yeah, you do, don't you?
And we cut the hog jaws off, so we don't waste anything, and plus we make the lard. So the only thing I don't keep is the feet and the intestines. And that's going to run you around 50, 60 pounds, and the rest of it's going to be pure meat.
Let's give the tail to somebody for Christmas.
All right, me and Granny thought we'd take you down to our hog pen. We've got these beautiful little hogs, and then we've got this real fancy red hat pig, and then we've got the Sadie sow, and then we've got Miss Fancy Pig, and then we've got these beautiful treats called Pigs in a Blanket, and they are so good. You'll have to try them.
Okay, today I'm fixing some beef, and I'm gonna, since I'm so busy, I'm gonna put it in the crock pot and let it cook all day. I'm gonna brown it in my skillet on both sides, and then I will move it in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna slice me some green tomato, green peppers and onions and put on top, and then pour me some mushroom gravy on it. And this is mushroom gravy out of the packs. I don't like that out of the can. And let it cook all day in the crock pot, and then it'll separately so much easier to have ready this evening because I'm canning today too, so I don't have time to just stop and cook a whole meal, and I can put it in the crock pot and multitask and get everything done, and then when we get hungry it's going to be ready. Okay, I've got my beef turned over. Now I'm browning the other side. My onions and my peppers cut up, and they're ready, and this is my mushroom gravy that I'll pour on top of it. So when it gets done, I'll put it in my crock pot. My crock pot's on high, and I will let it cook all day, and then I will just have to fix some little fixings around it and make It's so much faster and easier to get supper on a busy day. Okay, I got my mushroom gravy in a cup of cold water. I'm going to stir it up really good and pour it over my beef. Now, I also do deer meat this way. My husband loves it. But I have forgot to lay any deer meat out to thaw today. And I had the beef already in the fridge. So we're doing beef today instead of deer. But normally, I do deer meat like this. So I'm going to pour this over. And I'll put my lid on it and I will let it cook on high. Most of the day I'll just let it simmer all day and then supper will be ready. Okay, tonight we're going to have fried cucumbers. I've got so many cucumbers, I'm trying to figure out ways to fix them so they don't run. So in this pan I have about a cup of cornmeal and a tablespoon of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of pepper, and I'll mix that up. And on my cucumbers, I just got buttermilk on them, and I will mix my dry ingredients up, and then I'll just bathe my cucumbers in it. And then I'll put them in the electric skillet and fry them. Okay, I have my cucumbers frying, and as soon as they brown on that side, I'll turn them over and let them brown on the other side, and then they'll be ready to eat. Okay, I've got a baked potato, cottage cheese, fried cucumbers, beef steak with onions and green peppers, and macaroni salad. So it's time for us to eat. Chicken. I know that 98% of the world don't ever have to cut up a chicken, including me. It's been a while. Because you can go to the grocery store and everything's already cut up. But I put me some water down because I don't want chicken on my cutting board. And then I put my freezer paper on it. If I put water down, it holds it down on my board. So I'm going to take my chicken out and I'm going to wash it. Without getting it everywhere. And you always want to especially wash under the wings part of it. And under the legs. Maybe like you do young body when you take a bath. I don't know. But it's not a very big chicken, but it's pretty fat. It would actually make really good chicken and dumplings. But we're going to fry this one in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up and show you how to cut up a chicken, because when we was raised, that's how you had to do your chicken. So I got him all spread out here. And I'm going to give you a knife. And the first part I'm going to cut off is his legs. The leg and the thigh, if you'll see, you can go around the leg, and there's a bone there, but it gristles out. It's easier to do if the chicken's really cold. But you can cut in between the bone and it breaks right off. So I'm going to cut that off first, because your leg and your thighs hook together. So this is your thigh, and here's your leg. So you want to bend it over, cut it straight down. You think I'm going to cut my hand off, which I probably could. And that cuts right into your chicken leg. So there's your chicken leg, and here's your thigh. You're going to do the same way on the other, right where the bend is. You're going to come straight down off where your breast is. You'll come running off your breast. I'll probably scare everybody with this knife, I'm sure. But right here is the gristle coming off the back. You can actually bend it. You can feel it break. You'll hear it pop. If you'll cut right in that, it'll pull right apart. Same way you do here. You got your skin on here. A lot of people don't like skin on their chicken, but I do. But I pull the skin back just to find where the gristle is on the knee or on the leg. It looks about like my knee. And there's your... I'm going to put it in a pan, and I'm going to fill it with water, and I'm going to actually put a little bit of salt, not a lot, just a little bit. I do this with fish, turkey, or any kind of meat that I do. Okay, I've got my chicken out of the fridge where it's soaked all night in salt water, and I do that with all my meats except for beef. And I've rinsed it off good, and I've put it back in the bowl, and what I have is some buttermilk and some flour, and I'm going to add some pepper in my flour. And just a little bit of salt.
Hey, Forrest here again. I'm here with Dixie, the amazing chef of this meal today. So, again, as usual, we have some fresh garden vegetables, some corn on the cob, some tomatoes and cucumber, and they all look really good. And I don't know who doesn't like macaroni and cheese. Everybody likes that. And then today, she has made some fried chicken. And again, it's like mac and cheese. I don't know anybody that doesn't like fried chicken, and so I can't wait to try this right here. We'll give it a try. So first of all, it's good and crispy, and that's the only way.
That's out of the iron skillet.
That's delicious. And something about cooking it in an iron skillet, see, it gives it a different kind of crust than just deep frying chicken. It's a little more crisp and a lot better flavor too. So, wonderful fried chicken. I love it.